Next item.
Special reports, we've been asked to move item D up to the front.
Yes.
So that would be District Literacy First Book.
I would ask Dr. Jill Choco and Ms. Chris Sipperly from DFT to come forward, and I think they have some students as well. Your supporting team is slow to arrive.
Yeah. President Adams, Superintendent Whiston, and School Board trustees, I'd like to introduce the Dearborn Federation of Teachers Community Outreach Committee. Debbie Cummins from Snow, Bruce Leap from Cotter, Jamie Rhodes, where is she?
Right here.
Oh, there she is. Jamie Rhodes from Snow. Myself, Chris Sipperly, president of the DFT, and unfortunately the chairperson of the committee, John Byro, couldn't be with us tonight. But we want to talk to you today about a partnership our union is very excited about with a terrific national nonprofit called First Book. This is a partnership that we hope our district and our community will wholeheartedly support. It's about something very simple but very important: books for kids. This partnership is an effective and inspiring way to give the gift of reading to children in need and help them become lifelong learners. Our national affiliate, the American Federation of Teachers, is proud to be the first national AFL-CIO union to partner with First Book. What makes First Book special is that it works with top publishers to distribute top children's books. These are new, high-quality books, the books kids really want to read. Through First Book's innovative online marketplace, our union is able to purchase high-quality new books for pennies on the dollar and have the opportunity to apply for grants that will finance the purchase of thousands of dollars in new books for Dearborn students. Why is developing this partnership so important to us? Educators and service providers that work with children know that access to books is a primary factor in children learning to read and becoming lifelong learners. In some of America's neighborhoods, the average number of books in the home is only 1 for every 300 children. We know that that figure could include some neighborhoods right here, and we want to change that. There is nothing closer to our hearts of our members than making sure we get books to every child who needs them. We want every child in our community to have the chance to develop a lifelong love of learning and reading. Now, this collaboration is in its infancy, but we are happy to report that 3 of our teachers have already been able to take advantage of this partnership. We have Debbie Cummins from Snow, Jane Mazza from Hague, and Molly Epperly from Cotter, who are here to share their news about their experience with First Book.
Hi, I'm Debbie Cummins from Snow School, and I brought with me 3 of my wonderful students, Megan Duncan, Colin Raymakers, and Nathan Sabo. And the way I managed to get the books was through a grant. I was notified about 3 weeks before we went on winter break that there was a $1,000 grant available from Tata Technologies in Novi. So I spent a day working and trying to figure out a way to get books for every child at Snow, and I was able to. The Thursday before we went on break, 3 members from Tata came and delivered the books to Snow. We had a small mini assemblies where they read to the children and talked to the kids. And I brought these guys to show you the books and tell you a little bit like what happened and how they enjoyed it.
Before Christmas break, I got Sunset of the Sabertooth, and I read it over Christmas break, and it was a really great book.
Very good.
Thank you, Megan. Nathan?
I got Dolphins at Daybreak over winter break, and I read it, and it's really interesting and really, what's the word? Informative.
I got this book before winter break, and it is The Mouse with the Motorcycle. It was a really good book, and it was quite an adventure story.
Very good.
Thank you. Come on, guys.
Great job, kids.
Thank you. Hello, I'm Molly Epperly. The way I came to First Book is kind of by accident. I got an email from the DFT about free books, and I wanted them for my class, so I ordered. And on the website, they said pick as many as you want, so the more you pick, the more the chances that you'll get books. And I accidentally got enough for almost the whole school. So it was awesome, and the books that we were able to get were such high quality. I couldn't wait to share them with the students. It worked out that we organized our first ever bingo for books at Cotter Preschool. We had a great turnout. We had many students come with their families. They participated in bingo where the parents as well as the students got to learn how to play bingo for sometimes the first time. And a lot of the children got to go home with very good quality books. And I have a unique experience where I get to go to their homes for home visits, and I see the only books that are on the shelves are the ones that we've given them from Cotter and from First Book. So they really are making a difference, and I just thank the DFT for the opportunity. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jane Mazza, Hague Elementary. Actually, I got 2 grants because I'm a little greedy. No, back in July, there was the National AFT Convention in Detroit, and so they were having a big giveaway. Wasn't really sure what I was getting into, but did a little paperwork and got quite a nice amount of books before school started, and so we gave them out right away because that is part of First Book. You can't keep them in the building. They have to go home with the kids. And then along with Debbie, I was able to get the $1,000 grant right before Christmas. And overall, Hague students, we've gotten over 1,000 free books. So every K through 3 has had at least 3, and 4 or 5 has had at least 2 free books. So it's been great.
That's exciting.
So as you can see, books are starting to go home with our students that they can proudly say are their very own. You will know if a book is provided by the DFT and First Book by this book plate that's inside the books. Some of them have to be on the outside of them because you can't put them on the inside of them. And the students will write their names. Our ultimate goal is to provide every student in Dearborn Public Schools with at least 1 book. First Book offers books for ages 0 through 18, and in front of you are a few examples of some of the books we have started to collect. This goal is very achievable, and Dearborn Federation of Teachers is looking forward to doing just that for our Dearborn students. Thank you for your time. Any questions? Amy?
You said that you can get grants, but and then you can purchase the books at a reduced rate. Are you able to purchase the books without a grant?
Well,
or is it only with a grant?
You can purchase the books without a grant for 45 cents each, and
Okay.
sometimes they give us specials, like they sent us an email about the Disney book special, and they were celebrating their 111th year. So all Disney books, like the one that Roxanne is looking at, was $1.11.
Wow.
This is a
Yeah.
beautiful book, too.
So, I mean, the
Yes.
grants is incredible, but even the opportunity to purchase the books without the grants is
Exactly.
pretty incredible.
Exactly. So one of our goals, of course, is to do fundraising and things like that in order to make enough money so that we can continue to buy books at 45 cents or at
Right.
specials, but also apply for grants.
Right.
So, yep.
That's wonderful.
Do you get support from some of the parent groups, perhaps, to buy
Oh,
some
yeah.
of the
We're
books?
going to be going after everybody.
Well, that's the kind of thing that they would be interested in. You know,
Yeah.
it would be wonderful.
Chris, you just lost a book. Well, these books are very, very
Yeah, this is
attractive
very
and
nice.
eye-catching. Actually, one of the younger students who was here early doing the pledge, Brian had to wrestle this book back.
so bad.
I look bad, but
Yes, we were
well,
so
great job.
excited. We were
Yeah.
so excited when we first got these, like, because we couldn't believe how nice they were. I mean, they looked great online, but when we got them, we were like, oh my gosh, we have hit the mother lode. So,
You have, I think you have.
yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Wonderful initiative.
I'll be through this one in about an hour.
Joe wants to know if he
There's
has
some
to give it back.
significant- Yeah, is there some significance that the one with all the pictures was put in front of me?
Yeah.
You know, I really applaud you. It's a great, every child should have their own book or more than their own books. And I remember at Snow, we did an adopt-a-book where families would adopt one book and it was donated into the library. So I would just like to remind everyone that not only can they have a book, but once they finish their book, that's why we have school libraries, and we're so blessed to be able to have our kids have access to the libraries And we have a wonderful library in Dearborn, and they will order books that you request. So we have a lot of advantages, and it's a wonderful project. And as Hussein said, the kids that were up here, they want these books. I mean, when we did it at Snow, the kids would be there waiting at the library for those books. So
See, my
it's
daughter
really
makes
wonderful.
me buy the books, and then she gives them away.
I like
She
to
does
talk
that.
to her.
She does that instead of going to the library because that way more people get to read the books. Like,
Yeah,
thanks.
share it around.
There you
At
go.
my expense.
Share the
Yeah,
love.
you know, at least it's books.
Yep.
Great program.
Okay, thank you.
Wonderful, thank you.
Yes.